Let's normalize slapping transphobes. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, like, you're gonna get hit.
We're about to fight here in Winko. He's like under 18.
Anyone to respect me. I'm demanding it.
I want to scoop your brains out with a spoon. I want to eat your flesh.
Sir? You're calling me a sir?
Hey guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some trans rage. Before we start, please make sure you are subscribed and have hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos.
Asking anyone to respect me. I'm demanding it.
Oh!
When I tell you what my pronouns are, I expect you to use them. I deserve baseline human respect. You don't have to tolerate me, you don't have to accept me, you don't have to like me, but you do have to respect me.
No, you are demanding people go along with your delusions. The thing is though, you look like a man. Let's say I woke up one day and I really wanted people to see me as a carrot. Like, I just had carrot dysphoria. I just felt like I'm a carrot. One thing I could do is I could get a costume, a carrot costume, and at least that way I can be dressed as a carrot throughout the day and people would be like, oh yeah, that's a carrot. At least I would be putting in the work. If you're coming out here with a beard, demanding people respect you, use your preferred pronouns, when you don't even look like a woman, if that's what you want to be called. That's what I'm guessing because this guy has eyeliner, so I guess he thinks that now he's a woman. Story time, I almost fought a kid at Winko.
Just came from Winko, and I kid you not, this is the struggles about being trans that like the cis people do not understand, that I'm literally just living my life. I'm just doing me, looking how the way I'm looking. And this one dude literally like called me, right? And this little like small black boy. He's over here like, you got a problem? And I'm like, who are you talking to? I was like, no one got a problem. I'm like, do you got a problem? And he started jumping and shit, and I was like, all right. I was like, I guess I'm gonna fight at Winko. Like, I guess it's gonna be it. So I took my shirt off. I was ready. My partner was getting ready to like jump in.
So both of you wanted to fight a child. Of course, you shouldn't be calling anyone the T-slur, but then you shouldn't be escalating it by threatening to beat up a child with your partner.
And then he tells me, he's like, oh, like he's like under 18. He's under 18. He's under 18. And mind you, in my mind, I'm already mad. I'm already like, what's up? Like, I got my sweater off. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm like, I'm tired of people thinking because trans people that wear makeup, anybody that's feminine, people don't think we're gonna fight.
Who's thinking that? I've seen physical fights between two women before. I know it happens. I think we all know that happens, especially in high schools. But that doesn't make it okay. That doesn't mean you should be fighting a kid. You could just walk it off. You really could. But also men are more likely to get into physical fights. So that makes sense why you wanted to fight so bad.
So I was like, nah, I was like, you're not about to call me the one time and then try to check me again. That's not gonna happen. We're about to fight here in Winko.
Does his tattoo say murder on it? And what is that, 666 in the back? Dog collar, the Grim Reaper on the shirt. There's a lot going on here. It might just be a feminist, but there's a lot of woke anger, you can tell.
You sacrifice my safety. You sacrifice my safety, and you're acting like I'm the one spreading lies. And then just stand right now.
The guy just starts rapping something.
Just stand right now.
Trans activist wishes death and torture on transphobic people in violent psychotic TikTok. FBI might want to take a look at this.
Yes, I do wish death on transphobic people because they wish death on me and have caused death to many of my brothers and sisters in the trans community. I want to stab all of you to death as many times as I can. I want to stab you in the throat and twist it like I'm carving a pumpkin. I want to shred you into tiny pieces. I want to tear your bones out from your goddamn body. I want to scoop your brains out with a spoon. I want to eat your flesh.
Wow, we even got some cannibalism going on here. I mean, this is a very sane individual. The funniest part about all of this is that these are the same people who are always saying, be kind, do better, we have to respect everyone, respect.
Day 4 of being a girl. A crucial part of girlhood is
we ain't putting up with no bullying, no transphobia. Here, y'all, the taser don't discriminate. Especially when it comes to Dylan. Spread love.
And you know what they mean by transphobic people, right? People that won't respect your pronouns. If you are looking at this person and you think, oh, that's a guy, you're transphobic. And so now that warrants this psychotic rant about wanting to scoop your brains out, murder you, stab you, eat you. Yeah, if you're at that point, like, I don't think talk therapy is gonna do it there. I think this person needs to be taken something, because whatever they're on, it's not strong enough. But that was very ladylike. That was very lovely, yeah. And the original comment said, funny that you're wishing death on every woman who calls out your misogyny. Good work. See, this is what I'm talking about. So this was a tweet to J.K. Rowling. She talks about happy birthing parent day, because it was Mother's Day, right? And I guess a trans person or whoever responded with, how has she not been beaten and skinned alive for this? And she goes, hashtag be kind, because that's what they always say. And then they start tweeting things like that. Very sane people we're dealing with here. If the transphobes keep going for my sisters, I'm gonna start sounding like Anakin.
I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too.
Right.
Let's normalize slapping transphobes in 2024.
Okay, let's normalize promoting violence in 2024. Also, I love how he put trigger warning transphobia, not trigger warning, I'm gonna be talking about how we should be slapping people if we don't agree with the trans ideology.
I don't care if you're a man or a woman, like, you're gonna get it if you start talking like that to me or my friends. It's not okay. Like,
the trans people have a trigger warning. We have to use their preferred pronouns because if you misgender someone, that's a hate crime. But if they don't like something you said, if you, God forbid, misgendered someone, if you do anything that they disapprove of, they get to go online and talk about how they will torture you. They will skin you alive, how they will burn you, how they hope you rot and die.
I want to scoop your brains out with a spoon.
It's not making sense. You want equality, right? Is that equality here? You get to say all of that and everyone just shuts up. And we just have to take it, all the cis people. No. These people who make these videos should be in a mental institution.
And not only that, this chick on this video is like talking about the N-word and using the T-slur and like all that hateful rhetoric in one. And of course she's like drunk, like I'm sure a lot of that's alcohol, but still, like, you trying to get hit or what, girl? Because I'm sorry, like, at a certain point, it's what you deserve. Of course, initiating violence can always lead to a more, like, dangerous situation, but, like, I'm just saying, if you've got, like, an even number or, like, I don't know, slap a bitch, slap a transphobe today.
Whatever, slap them, beat them up, it's not okay. Our trans brothers, sisters, if you get offended, we need to kill them. What are you and they say, he's like so nonchalant. All of them, they're very like nonchalant about it because they know they can get away with it. And of course, you should not be saying the N-word, the T-slur, you know, going up to people and using these slurs, of course not. But then the answer to that is not to go online and say, okay, yeah, now what we're gonna do is that if you're ever experiencing that, you're gonna go hit them. Man, woman, or child, doesn't matter. You're gonna go hit them. Or even if they're not saying those derogatory terms towards you, even if they just misgender you, even if they do something that you get offended, it's okay to hit them. These are the same people that will talk about silence is violence. But then when they're actually violent, when they're promoting actual violence, oh, that's fine. It's okay. I can't. I don't know if this person is trans, probably they, them. But it is a little bit of a woke rage moment. Again, watch this. Yeah, I'm white, Native American, and black. Girl, you're just white. Shiver me timbers. That was scary. Look at her shirt. I support black trans future. All the masks and the dyed hair. Congrats for being queer and being here. Okay, what did you want exactly? A trans activist who voiced a monster in the Dead by Daylight video game is furious and is calling the developers transphobic after finding out how the creature looks. Players can unlock a wig and skirt for the grotesque monster. So they're accusing the developers of transphobia. But listen, the role of the character is a killer and is described as an alien who escaped Area 51 and is a member of a cult. So it's like about monsters, right? So I think this is fitting. How is that transphobia? So this person is walking on the street, okay, with his friend. And there's a guy outside of the restaurant trying to get people to come inside, right? And he calls him a sir because he's probably, you know, tall and, I mean, he's a dude.
Talking to me? Are you talking to me? What? What they say? Sir. Sir? Is there a reason you're misgendered? You're calling me as sir? You're calling me as sir. Do I look like a sir? Don't be a disrespectful person. Learn from this. Learn from this.
This person got offended because it's ma'am.
It is ma'am. You said sir. Once again, it's ma'am. Beforehand, you said sir. Mother, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you sir. I apologize. Mother, I apologize now.
I didn't think so. Yeah, thousands of people just watched that on my phone.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Also, he just happened to be live streaming this or filming this, right? A lot of these people, they're always looking for a fight. They go outside to try and get some kind of reaction from people, waiting to be misgendered.
Is there a manager? Manager? Yeah, your host. Hi. Your host is an I'm walking past, he's calling me a man and a sir for no reason.
For no reason. Well, first of all, there is a reason. He's trying to get people to come into the restaurant. Also, if a man decides to grow out his hair, let's say, and even wear makeup, I thought we were fine with that. You can do whatever you want. If you're wearing makeup as a man, that does not make you a woman. So the guy probably didn't want to offend you because he sees that you're a feminine man and he just wants to say, sir, come into the restaurant. But no, because you put on makeup, you think now everyone sees you as a woman. Well, no.
Sorry, guys. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're an asshole. Toast. You. Off. You. Off.
This wasn't some personal attack. You glance at a person, they're tall. Just because you have long hair doesn't mean people are going to see a woman, okay? If you were really offended, you could have actually just kept walking and left because you never have to see that person again. But no, we have to now get him fired.
You could have said something too. You could have said something. Triple down. That's you. Off. It doesn't matter. You could have stood up for me. You could have stood up for me.
You know, I don't know if you guys have seen that viral video. I think he was in Thailand and he was interviewing people and there was this lady boy, okay? So it was a guy who I guess is trans, like a trans woman, but he refers to himself as a lady boy. Let me find that.
Not a lady?
Yes.
What are you?
I'm lady boy. And you don't believe me?
You are not a lady boy, are you?
I'm lady boy.
Oh, that was so creepy though. You are not a lady boy, are you?
Really?
Yes.
You are gorgeous.
No.
No?
I'm lady boy. My friend lady boy too.
No. You guys are all beautiful.
We not lady, we are lady boy.
I wanted to show you this because they say, I'm not a lady, I'm a lady boy, admitting that they are not a woman. That's already so much better than what we're hearing from these people here who are going, I've always been a woman. I'm just like you. I'm just like biological women. There's no difference at all. You're a male. You're always going to be a male. You can present as a female, okay? Just as this lady boy, because that's what they call themselves, right? I would have no problem saying she, her here because this person looks like a woman and isn't going around saying, I demand you respect my pronouns no matter how insane they are. So already it's like, okay.
Learn from it. Learn from it.
And he kept going, and that means
people like me die every single day. People like me die every day because of people like you and him.
If you drop dead because someone misgenders you, that's a huge problem. That is not that poor guy's problem who's just doing his job.
You could have stopped him and said something. You should have said something to him. You could have said something and helped me.
Oh, and silence is violence because that guy didn't say anything. It's a hate crime.
It's the name of your restaurant. So let me ask you this. Would you allow your host to be racist to somebody and say, well, he works here? So they're transphobic. Your host is attacking someone from a specific minority community. I'm a trans woman.
Attacking.
You're not even apologizing. You don't care or feel bad. You have no remorse.
What you're doing essentially is demanding that people misgender you. Because if you're a man, the correct pronouns would be he, him. But you're going around telling everyone that they have to use she, her. I think what's going on with many people, not just these influencers, people in general nowadays, when we get to a point where we're comfortable, where we aren't struggling to survive, a lot of people aren't satisfied with that and they get bored and they need some kind of drama in their lives. And there are different people. Some people need way more drama than others. And I think these individuals, the very narcissistic ones, they came up with an amazing way to stay entertained by causing problems. Because if you have food on the table, if you're not struggling to feed yourself and your family, you're not living in a country where there's war going on, a lot of these people, I think, are bored. And instead of doing something productive, they decide to do this with their time. Go around, start filming and trying to catch people who misgender them so they can get them fired and have mental breakdowns and talk about how they want to kill people who don't agree with them. And that's all for today's video, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And you can follow me on my other social media platforms that's in the description. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.